Hi everyone. I'm not a big fan of changing my phone unless it's broken, especially with Apple phones, where the changes from year to year aren't that big, and the quality and longevity of the phones are getting better and better. I used my iPhone 13 Pro Max for 3 years, but through the years, many features have improved. The new phones have better camera, better batteries, faster charging rate, and many other features. However, the main feature I was looking for were the USB-C charging port, the always-on screen, the satellite communications for emergencies, and the exciting AI features, which unfortunately were not all available right now at the time of recording. In this video, I'll be sharing some of the coolest features that have been added to the iPhone 16 Pro Max and other iPhone devices since the iOS 18 update. Some of these features were already available on my old phone, like customization options, but others like the camera button, action button, and artificial intelligence I only got after upgrading to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So let's dive and explore these amazing new features. Please support us by like, share, and subscribe, and thank you in advance. The action button can be used to launch many things. It can be used to silence the phone, change the focus, open the camera, turn on the flashlight, record a voice memo, use Shazam to recognize music, translate a phrase or conversation, use a magnifier, open the controls, open shortcuts, open accessibility, or even turn it off. The button increases the usability of having a mute button to any of these functions and has first introduced in the iPhone 15. For example, we want to use it for a flashlight. Just click it. Now we have the flashlight on. Since the iPhone 14 Pro, the always-on screen is beneficial. I don't have to press the button to see the time. We can change the lock screen controls. You can choose other apps or features available on your lock screen, or remove the icon to prevent accidentally turning on the torchlight or the camera. Can remove the torchlight, can remove the camera. We can add a different feature. For me, I prefer to keep the torchlight and the camera. The control center gets more customizations. Now you have 3 screens. The first has many features that can be adjusted or functions can be activated. This can be customized easily. Can add control, we can choose anything from here to be used in the control center. And the second screen is for media, like if you are playing music or you're watching something on the Apple TV, you will see the details here. And the third one is for connectivity. You can choose the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or other things from the screen. I like the new customization, but turning off my Bluetooth requires an extra press instead of selecting the control center and disabling Bluetooth. So now I have an extra step. Instead of just clicking on Bluetooth, now I have to click 2 times. I click on it, click on Bluetooth, and now it's off. Turn it on, close it, close it. Torchlight has customizations now. I can choose intensity and beam concentration based on my needs. I like how it works and I think it's helpful. As you see here. Now the phone supports RES messaging. You can see if the message has been sent or delivered for people who aren't using iPhone. I always have an issue with the green bubble. If you're not familiar with this, the conversation appears in blue when you text another iPhone user. You can see if the message has been delivered or seen, but if you text a non-iPhone user, the conversation will appear in green and there is no way to tell if they have received it or it was seen. Now the delivery status is available to all users. Send later on messaging. If you have to send an important message and it's not an appropriate time, now you can write a message and schedule a time to be sent. But unfortunately, it can't be used for the non-iPhone users. We have many features that can help with creativity. The first feature we'll talk about is Note app. And now we can transfer the notes from audio to text. Let's try this feature now. Thank you for watching my channel. Please support us by like, share, and subscribe, and leave us your feedback in the comment section below. And now we have another option that's really helpful when you try to create a better text or better messaging or something. You can click on this one, which is for the AI. After we click on the artificial intelligence button, we have these options. We have proofreading and we have rewrite, we have friendly, professional, concise. We can make it as summary, key points, list, and table. Let's try these features right now. The first thing, I'm selecting this whole text and then we choose proofreading. And as we see here, it's trying to correct me, like changing like to liking, subscribing, and I can revert it back and get here. Then I can click friendly for rewriting, and now we have the sentence is maybe more friendly, or we can make it as professional. Now it's thank you for viewing my channel. To support us, please consider liking, subscribing, and providing feedback in the designated feedback section. Or even we can choose another things. We can use concise, like here. This is like a short version of it. Thank you for watching my channel. Please support us by liking, subscribing, and leaving feedback below. Or we have other option. We can choose summary. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave feedback. Or maybe we can choose key points. The key points of this text is request for support, like, subscribe, and provide feedback. Or we can choose a list. Let's list what I want, which is like, subscribe, and leave feedback. Or we can choose table. And as you see, it's make it as a table. He's saying the action, like, support the channel by liking the video, and the action, subscribe to the channel for more content. That's the ways you can use the AI, and I really find it helpful. There is another feature in the notes I want to mention here, that you have you will get the results of the equation automatically, and that's a nice feature. Like we have A is 2, B is 3, so when I press equal, I get 5. That's a nice feature to have. I want to mention that notes have colors now, so I can choose words or phrases, and I can change the color by clicking on this A, and we choose this, and we can highlight it with a color to make it more visible. I use this sometimes when I write script for videos or something, so that will be very helpful. I want to mention something about the calculator app. Usually if I want to convert units, I use Google and my scientific calculator for advanced calculations. Fortunately, the calculator app now has a scientific calculator and a unit conversion. Okay, I can click here and I convert, let's say, about time, weight, temperature, speed, or whatever. Like there's many things, even currency, like we can change from currency to currency using this one. Dollars to euro, or let's say 1000. So it works perfectly, and I think it's really helpful. In the audio notes, we have something similar to what we have with the notes. Now we can get transcript from audio similar to the notes app, as you see here. You can turn the camera with one click, and with half click you can change zoom, or with double light clicks you can change other parameters to adjust and capture the picture with a full click. If you click and keep pressing, you can record video as long as you press the button. I think that's not convenient for many users. It might be much better to make it continue recording after the long press and disengage with another click. You can adjust what function turns on when pressing the button by going to camera settings and selecting the preferred action. The button placement isn't ideal. It's far from the phone corner, so the hand would be positioned awkwardly to control the camera. Also, the camera button created an issue with selecting a case for the phone. Most cases have a big cutout to make the button accessible, reducing the case protection level, unless you want to purchase a case from a few options provided in the Apple Store. Even though I wouldn't say I like the ergonomics of holding the phone, and I really appreciate the way a mirrorless camera or even a handheld camera for long recordings. The phones are always with us, and that by itself makes the phone the best option to record moments and memories. The cleaning tool can help remove an isolated items in pictures. Photo style. In photo style, you can change style while taking a picture and modify or cancel the effect if you want later. You can record up to 4K 120 frames per second, but you will need external storage if you want to ProRes with a 60 to 120 frame rate. Summarize notifications. That can help a lot. You can get summary notifications so you don't have to open the email to figure out it's just a telemarketing email. I want to mention that this feature didn't work well when I got complicated email containing English and Spanish. Still, I think the AI feature will improve with time. Reduce interruptions feature. This is helpful. It will allow the AI to bypass the non-disturbance wall and present you with what it thinks is important to you. The bank transactions, emails, or privacy or security issues. At the same time, you focus on the task you have at hand. iPhone Mac mirroring on Sequoia OS on the MacBook. You can fully control your phone from your MacBook. Satellite messaging. Now you can send messages and locations through satellite if you don't have mobile coverage, which can provide peace of mind while hiking or doing tasks in area without phone coverage. Accident detection. That's really helpful in cases of severe accidents, God forbid. The phone can call the emergency services immediately. It's on by default. You can check the feature by going to Emergency SOS and check the call after severe crash feature. The phone has slightly bigger display. The iPhone 13 Pro Max has 6.7-inch screen and this phone has 6.9. The screen has a higher peak brightness of 1600 nits versus 1200 on the iPhone 13 Pro Max and 2000 nit brightness outdoor. Customizations for the phone. Now we can select standard or large icons. Light, dark, or automatic layouts. Tinted icons can be chosen as well. Dynamic Island was introduced in the iPhone 14 Pro Max and it can pleasantly provide information regarding the activities on the phone. I think this phone with its features can help a lot in summarizing and prioritizing communications and notifications, which can increase creativity and enhance concentration on the task at hand. For the camera button, I take it as an extra feature. I can ignore it if I'm unwilling to use it. But the only issue I have with it is that the case issue. I tried many cases and I didn't find case where I can say I'm sure the phone is safe in this case. The cases in the Apple Store aren't rugged, and the ones from the other cases manufacturers had big openings to keep the button functional. The AI function is the central selling point despite the privacy concerns. AI can help in many ways by optimizing notifications, summarizing emails and articles, helping with writing and even picture editing. So far I'm happy with the phone and looking forward to Apple providing an update. Hence all promised functions are available as soon as possible. I really appreciate it for everyone who reached this point in the video. Thank you and please support us by like, share and subscribe and provide us with your feedback in the comment section below. Thank you and have a good one.